And there'll be plenty of emails that I have to respond to. I already responded to one of my students for the JV, and I'll go over that email and explain to you some of the things that pop up as people do the joint venture and find properties for me and work with me, and how I'm able to leverage my time and effort. And one of the students in the joint venture just sent me an email. He said, okay, we're ready to lock in a deal. Here is the actual property. I don't know if you can see it here. He said, look, this is a great location, one of the top locations. It's an old Bob Evans restaurant in Indianapolis. It's one of the students in Indianapolis. And he said, we want to put it under contract, Cherif, but there is mold issues. I don't know if you can see it. Is that okay? Maybe that's why it has been sitting vacant. And now we're supposed to do a video. We're supposed to do a video like this, stand in front of the property. Hello, my name is so-and-so, come let me show you. There is a whole process for it. He said, my gosh, if I show this to any potential tenants, and when I send the video link, they're gonna freak out. I said, okay, before you put it under contract, call these companies that can help you come in and inspect and tell you if this mold can be cleared, and they can give you a clearance certificate. If not, walk away from it, because it could be a nightmare. You're not going to be able to do it, so why waste your time and energy? It could be a great location, but it has physical obsolescence. It has some challenges that are not going to help you make the deal happen. So it's very important to do things right from the get-go. That 80-20 rule that I told you about, let me tell you about that 80-20. This is how you leverage to the max, to the maximum power and potential. If 20% of your effort and time produce 80% of the results. Well, let's take it a little bit lower. That means, what's the 20% of the 20%? 4% of your effort and time will produce 80% of the results. What's 80% of the 80? 16%, right? And then what's the actual 4% of this? What's the 20% of the 4%? It's 0.8, but let's just make it 1%. That means actually 1% will give you, what's 80%? Oh, I'm sorry, I said 16%, 64%. And then what's 80% of 64? It's about 50%. So 1% of my effort can produce 50% of the results. You're with me? 80% of 80% is 64%. 80% of 64% is a little bit less than 50%. That means if you take the 20% of the 20% of the 20%, you find out that 1% of my effort can produce 50% of the results. But I give it 100%. You see how I get 500% better results than others? That's how I go from making 100,000 in a deal and do it so many deals and doing so much that I end up with a net worth of over 50 million. And if I was obsessed about it, I can go make billions. But then I go back to the balance. Do I want to just spend all my time and energy and effort doing this, or do I want to balance it and go have fun with the kids and go play volleyball and enjoy some time with my wife and balance life, that physical universe, the material stuff, with the spiritual stuff and the connection with people and going to the next level? So I hope this is helpful for you, so you can think a little bit outside the box. What box? There is no box. Think as far and as much as you want.